Hi, Shivido lovers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. So, guys, you can literally see that Sophia was seriously dancing. Yes, you might be wondering, why is she dancing? Although there is a song that was playing in the background which I do not want to play because of some copyright issues, you understand. So she was dancing to this song, she was celebrating, she was singing along. Yes, of course, she was singing along. She was seriously happy. Do you know why she's dancing and rejoicing? Although she was playing a Christian song in this background, she was thanking God. She was dancing on a child's on Ifeanyi's gravy. She is dancing, or she was dancing on Ifeanyi's gravy. So you saw what I mean by that. This particular video was posted by herself on the, I think, Snapchat or something, I don't know, but it was posted there, and her bloggers, her fan page has been posting it, rejoicing and thanking God. This is the reason why she was dancing. So when they went to the last court, after Sophia and her lawyer successfully used the unaliving of Ifeanyi to taunt his parent, that is Davido and Chioma, then out of disrespect, because Davido felt disrespected that each time he comes to court, you are always bringing up the unaliving of his son, and he's no longer comfortable with this, that he's dropping the case. So immediately he dropped the case, Sophia went on the internet and started dancing and shaking herself, thanking God. So guys, why I'm making this video is that let Sophia and her fans keep the same energy when Davido completely leave Imade for them. Let them keep the same energy. If Davido stop paying Imade's school fees, let her keep the same energy. If Davido stop asking about Imade, let her keep the same energy. If Davido stop looking out for Imade until she turned 18, let her and her blogger keep the same energy. Because immediately Davido cried out saying that, oh, how can you be using the unaliving of if I don't want to even call his actual age here, of this little boy, the loss of this little boy, how can you be using it to taunt his parent after how many years they are even trying to forget this issue? Every time you keep on bringing it up in the court. After all, Sophia is a mother. So after Davido cried out and said that he's no longer comfortable with the way they disrespect the dead, then Sophia jumped out from nowhere to dance on Ifeanyi's grave. Guys, there is something called karma. She was not dancing because Davido has dropped the case. She was dancing because another woman is in tears for the loss of her son. So she is dancing to pepper her. She is dancing to pepper Davido to tell them that, yes, I know what I am doing. Of course, I kept on bringing the loss of Ifeanyi in the court just to make sure that you are not happy, just to make sure that your wife is not comfortable. That is what she's literally doing, because Sophia loves attention. So she doesn't want Davido to drop the case. Yes, that is just the honest truth. She wants Davido to continue pushing and pushing, while her bloggers pass a lot of false narratives to suit their narrations. Because the more Davido push for co-parenting in peace, the more they say that, oh, he wants Sophia. That is why he kept on fighting for Imade. If not, why is he still fighting for Imade? So when Davido dropped the case and said, no, I am not doing this with you anymore, you cannot continue to disrespect my boy because of I am fighting to stay in your uh, daughter's life, then you will come every time in the court to disrespect me, to talk down on his lost son, because you want to win the court case. So he left it, and immediately he said, okay, it's okay, let's stop here, let's wrap it up here, let everybody mind themselves. When Imade grows, you will know that his father fought for him. Sophia jumped out and started rejoicing for using the loss of her fellow woman's son as a topic of discussion in the court. Guys, this video made a lot of people, this video really irritated a lot of people, because coupled with the fact that Sophia is a mother, she's a mother and she has been to labor room and know how painful, and know that it is not easy. Coupled with the fact that she's the mother to a child, to Pikin, and for her to be dancing because she brought up the loss of another woman's child in the court, just for I don't even know what to say. For her to dance, it means that she doesn't have a good heart. She does not have a good heart, and I think that Davido dodged a bullet, because there are some things that if you want to do, because of some certain things, you say no, let me not do this one, but you kept on bringing the loss of that child. Then all of a sudden you are here dancing and rejoicing because you mocked another woman with the loss of her child. Because of course it literally means that she is dancing on that guy's grave. Yes, of course, that is just the simple meaning. That is just the meaning, because there is nothing she will tell me. Why is she rejoicing? Why is she rejoicing? It was Davido that dropped the case. If they don't want to push further, he will push further and win the case. But because of she keep on disrespecting that boy, that is the reason why Davido say, okay, let's wrap it up. Enough is enough. Hold your child. When he grows up, he will know that his father really fought to stay in her life. Then all of a sudden she jumped out because people was really condemning it. No, you can't keep on talking about this incident that happened many years ago because you want to pepper Davido, you want to make Chioma cry. People were not really having it. People felt disrespected. People do not really like what she did. Then all of a sudden she came out, she started dancing and rejoicing and thanking God that Davido lost his son, his child. Guys, what do you have to say? To be honest with you, when I saw this video, the first thing that came to my mind was like, okay, she's rejoicing, Abby, she's thanking God that it was Ifeanyi that left, or what is she trying to prove? Because her dance really looks suspicious. Of course it looks suspicious. Are you dancing because you went to the court and connived with your lawyer to talk about a dead son? Or are you dancing because Chioma lost hers while your own is still alive? I don't understand why she was dancing, guys. But after seeing the video, I was like, okay, glory be to God Almighty. Everybody is gonna face their own one day. It's not you won't be taking time. So far as what you are doing is not right, there is a day that God will say enough is enough. Guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. God bless you all and do have a great day. Bye bye.